Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you some more Oritech Academy. And today what we're going to be going over is the Oritech Cybernetic Augmentation Center, the Cybernetic Research Station, the Quantum Research Station, and the Arcane Research Station. So I'm kind of excited about learning about this. But right before we get into it, be sure to click the first link in the description below. That is a super optimized playlist for you guys. If you click that link, it will put the entire playlist on the right side of your screen in order. All right, so we left off on the super frustrating particle accelerator, which I have gotten to be fairly reliable. Sometimes it ends up missing for no reason, but we have gotten it to a point now where it is fairly reliable on this side. So it gathers up speed right here slowly. When it gets around the 400, it throws it into the next circle, and then it gathers speed to 2500, which it does on the other side as well. And then they collide with each other and make a cool thunderbolt sound. I like it. And then, of course, it dumps the item in here because the overcharge crystals don't stack in here. And I've had that mistake. I tried to run multiple crafts of these, and then it got stuck. And then one had juice and the other one didn't have juice. And then it ended up throwing this one out at 2500, but the other one was at 13. It's awful. It's awful, guys. But I'm making overcharge crystals here. Let's see, how much do we have in the buffer? 3.1 million. Maybe. We should have enough to do one more. We got 2 nuclear reactors running. I believe 3.5 is enough for it to collide properly. I know when the batteries are dead and it takes forever for them to charge up to 2500, something about the math is wrong and they don't collide at 5000. Okay, good. It still worked. I needed 2 for the craft that I was going to do. I'm going to let them recharge. And over here, I've really slowly been making more promethium. So there's our 7th promethium. And I believe I tossed one in here. Yeah, there we go. And a superconductor. 1 superconductor. All right. So this is kind of redonkulous. Ultimate Machine Core. And I did that because it is a quest all the way over here. Oh, Certificate of Completion. But I haven't done 2 sections that I'm still super interested in. I still want to work on the Arcane Catalyst. And we're doing the Cybernetic Augmentation Center today. And then, of course, I want to make one of these nukes. And I want to end the series with using this guy on the Ender Dragon. What do you guys think? Yeah, this does talk about, if you feel up to it, doing the automation challenges. I purposefully have not opened this chapter yet because I want to do all of the Oritech Academy before jumping into the automation. I know I can do them both at the same time, but I am loving this mod and I want to take my time with it. So we're right here at Cyberpunk. And now we have 1 Ultimate Machine Core, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, this Ultimate Machine Core, in my opinion, should be part of Creative Power. It should be a creative machine core. That's what I would say. Attach this to a solar generator, and it creates infinite RF. I would like that. Anyways, we're getting into the Cybernetic Augmentation Center. 3 plating, 2 dubious containers, carbon fiber and motor, and another large energy storage also needs a dubious container. So 3 of the dubious, let me see, do I have? Yeah, I got enderic compounds here. We've been taking it easy and spinning them out of Skulk. All right, let's make 3 dubious containers for the one guy here. Steel, fine wire, flux gates, 3 advanced batteries. What are we missing? Large energy. And there we go. Cybernetic Augmentation Center. And it requires 10 cores. Okay. Let's grab 10 of our basic machine cores. Okay. We can let's go ahead and set this guy over here. I moved the, whatchamacallit, the fuel generator. I moved it upstairs. So let's just, should we plop it here or here? Here. And let's go. Cybernetic Augmentation Center. Oh, cool. Very cool. We got ports on each side. And let's see. Can I just feed it power like this? Yes. Okay. Ooh, 500 million RF. You have a battery. All right. Let me move these guys over. Been storing some of our crude oil over here. And I have made a little wonky setup right here. I do 3 crude oil, full of crude oil, portable tanks, feeding into a centrifuge that is getting some of the fluxite from our laser, the free fluxite. So the crude oil with the fluxite, it centrifuges into turbo fuel, which is really, really cool. Much better use of the oil than what I've been doing so far. Shout out to one of the comments in the comment section, letting me know that with just a little bit of effort, the crude oil can be refined into turbo fuel. Credit where credit's due, right, guys? And can we control zoom out? No, we can't zoom out. Steel Fist, missing Cybernetic Research Station. Cybernetic, steel infused frame. Oh, it's this guy. Cybernetic. See this one, Luck, Arcane Research Station, Quantum Research Station. Cybernetic. Cyber, a lot of cyber. Quantum. Cyber. Magnet. Oh, I could have used this at the beginning of the pack, guys. Night vision. Auto feeder. Nice. Far reach. Weapon reach. Portal. Neat. Ore vision. Nice. Cloak. Flight. I wonder if this gives me actual creative flight, because holding down spacebar to fly with the jetpack is getting annoying. I checked the mod and I can't find anywhere to turn on hover mode. Aegis system. This sounds like it's either super armor or flight. Reduced gravity. Psionic strikes. Quantum, quantum, quantum. Living fortress. Quantum research station. Okay. So we do need the 3 research stations. Quantum, cybernetic, and arcane. So from what I understand, we have 3 ports. One here. We have one here. And we have one here. And each one of those, you can either put a bunch of cybernetic, a bunch of quantum, a bunch of arcane, but you can have up to 3. I'm going to do one of each, since the way you upgrade your character, a lot of it has to do with each of them. So I don't really see a purpose to like bum rushing one of them when the other unit is in the way. So let's make these guys real quick. Cybernetic Research Station. We need a brewing stand. Nice. Plating, a block of redstone, electrum. This is dirt cheap. What? Are you serious? Does that mean I lost all of my stuff now? Alrighty. Here's our brewing stand that we needed for the Cybernetic Research Station. And block of redstone and Cybernetic Research Station. There we go. And also needs 3. So let's go 3. And let's go ahead and plop this guy on the back right here. And let's go. Boom. Neat. Very cool. Now, yeah, it unlocks all of these. Steel Fist. Reinforces fist with sharpened steel. Adds 4 attack damage points. Nice. 64 steel. I wonder if biosteel will work. 48 diamonds. 32 fluxite. Synthetic muscles. Movement speed by 25. I would like that, but it changes the field of vision, the FOV, and I get a lot of comments of people not liking the FOV on my recordings when I have movement speed attached. That's a bummer. Steel infused frame. Maximum health by 3 hearts. Cool. 8 biosteel. See, that one says biosteel and this one shows steel. So I wonder if I have to use steel. Biosteel, what is that? Coal dust and the The copper platings, that's what it was. Can't believe I wasn't, I couldn't think of what it was called. The copper platings, yeah. Water breathing. Electrolytic gill systems. Nice. Oh, it needs a Heart of the Sea and Prismarine. Yeah, good luck. Hardened plating. 4 armor points. See steel again. Oh, duradium. 8 duradium. 16 diamonds. I want to get to magnet, so it requires hypermining. Hypermining requires flash steps and mining speed. So we need to go down this line here for the magnet. I'm curious about this portal, if this lets me use portaling system to go back to one specific designated spot. That'd be cool. Like a Scroll of Town portal in Diablo. Let's make this research arcane station. Wow, we need 6 or 5 overcharged crystals. So let's get that going. Oh, I lost my energite dust when I croaked. Bummer. RF research costs 150 million. Oof. We're only at 114. We've been letting it charge this entire time. All right, let's get back in there. And install. Quantum research station waiting. Cybernetic research station waiting. Yeah, it changes the FOV slightly. We have 20% speed from our exo leggings. And now we have 25% speed from our augment. Does it add it to our character at all? That would be cool. I don't think it does. Okay, yeah, okay. 5. Nice. Very expensive research. Arcane research also needs 3. All right, and I'm thinking let's make this guy look fancy on the side right here. Boop, and 1, 2, 3. Nice. Cool, it looks like a book. We got luck. Research luck. 48 lapis, so we can actually put the lapis to use. 32 blocks of gold, no problem. And a stack of, what is that? Electrum. A stack of electrum. Research costs 200 million. Cancel, remove. See, it shows that we have this one. I wish it would, like, highlight, like, bright green or something to show that we did it. Or like a bright purple to show that we have it installed. But we got to do Steel Fist. Steel Fist needs 150 million RF. We are at 122 because the poor battery here gave it all. 60 mil. We should have all of these guys running, yeah. Oh no, the portal requires one of these unholy intelligence. I'm pretty sure we need to take a dubious container and we need to catch one of those little flying demon angel bug thingies that Vexes fire out at you. 48 obsidian. You want me to mine this by hand? Charges an integrated wormhole generator with station. Creates return portal to enhancement station. Cool. So you pop out here, I guess. You use portal to return to this guy. All right, flights. Oh man, this is the one I want the most. Flight requires the portal and reactive plating, which requires the auto feeder, which required hardened plating and carbon fiber lungs. What do we need for this one? We need 8 duradium, 64 steel, and 16 diamonds. That's expensive on the duradium. Begin research, 80 million. Let's do that. See, it makes it yellow when it's researching. Miniaturization and gigantism. Wonder what that does. Just aesthetic? So it didn't actually like subtract. It's still going up. So does that mean you just need to have it in the buffer? It doesn't actually use it? 4 duradium and 32 iron to install 4 armor points. And now we can learn the carbon fiber lungs. Gives us 2 hearts. 40 seconds, 50 million. Oh, that's cheap. Carbon fiber, biosteel, and diamond. All right. And begin research. And then this one needs iron and duradium to install. All right, so this one is green. We're going to install. See, it changes the same color as stuff we have not researched yet. That's kind of frustrating. I like that it's yellow. 4 diamonds, biosteel, and carbon fiber strands. No, it needs duradium and carbon fiber to install. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and install this as well. Nice, I saw it blinking. Auto feeder. Wow. 64 processing units, 64 golden carrots. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, huh? Oh, really? You're not gonna auto-harvest? I have to break it every time? Okay, we got 64. Man. Now that I'm looking at it, it's the background being red mean that it's installed? And we need hoppers. 32 seeds, very cool. 64 item pipes. Okay, and install. Yeah, it turns it red. Okay. Reactive plating, 280 million. Wow. 32 magnetic coils. Let's see, does it actually use... It doesn't. So weird. It just needs that much power inside the unit for it to be able to do the research. You know, since they're being installed on the character, it would make sense that if we die, we lose all of our augments. I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but it would make sense. Mining speed, 32 basic batteries, 64 blocks of quartz. Why? Increase mining speed by 50%. Like, I already think efficiency 5 is too much. Charges leg actuators for quantum energy for massive movement speed. Huh. 350 million RF. Steel infused frame. And it requires iron and steel. Pretty cheap. Miniaturization reduces player scale by 50%. So I think it's just for funsies, I guess. We're gonna install this guy. And mini 64, 32, and 16 blocks of gold. It's really expensive. Good thing we're at the end game already. Mini. Alright, let's see what the scale will be. Okay, we're next to the machine now. We're as tall as the machine. Install. Whoops. We're teeny tiny. Yeah, we're 1 block tall. That's funny. Remove. Oh, wait. Isn't there a button like I can hit G? Yeah, G. Auto feeder. Exit. It only lets me do this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove this one. 350 million for the speed boost. 300 million for the giganticism. Blocks of quartz for mining speed. Alright, begin research on luck. Arcane research station. Electrum. Lapis and gold. Oh, there it is. Now I see it. It's over here. You guys are probably screaming at me. ETA, 58 seconds. Right here. Okay, the research here is going... Nice. So we can do both at the same time. Arcane is now done. Wow, 64 blocks of redstone. That's a lot. And 32 blocks of lapis. That is a crazy amount, but, I mean, we are getting it for free from our bedrock extractors. Where are you, redstone? Right here. All right, installing luck. Boop. Nice. 50 for night vision, glowstone, and Derek lenses. 48 of them. All right, auto feeder, install. And night vision is almost done. And we have 280 finally. Thank goodness for editing, right guys? 77 seconds in the Cybernetic Research Station. And this is probably going to need more magnetic coils, diamonds, and energite. All right, and 8 duradium and an overcharged crystal. But yeah, 16 magnetic coils. 8 duradium, wow. All right, let's jump into block reach so we can get to weapon reach. And I want to see what this far reach means. Don't really care about mining 30% further away. All right, and we passed the 300 for gigantism. Far reach, holographic arms for distant, doubles total block interaction range. Nah, I don't really care about that. Extends melee weapons range for 30%. That's fine. We can do that. All right, begin research on weapon reach. Quantum research station. Very cool. Gigantism. Oh, nice. 64 iron and 32 biopolymer. And for reference, I am as big as the machine. So let's see how much bigger this makes us. Install. Kind of silly. Just unnecessarily makes my character taller. Way big. Oh, and I can't go in the machine now? Do I have to crouch? Are you serious? I can't get in the machine now. Oh, okay. Cool. So G, I can turn it on. G, up, down, off. Okay, G, up, on. Oh, okay. Crisis averted. I can also turn off the auto feeder. Ooh, Aegis system. 8 armor points. 32 Heisenberg compensators. 8 nether stars. That's redonkulous. And I don't think I was getting wither skeleton skulls, was I, earlier? I really don't want to make a collider for 15,000. Alright, weapon reach, install. Alright, let's install the night vision, even though we have it on our helmet. Should be fine. Does the night vision and the auto feeder take up the same place? Can I only have one? I can either have auto feeder or night vision. This thing should be a bigger wheel. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. 350. Let's go. Flash steps. All right. 64 electrum dust and an overcharged crystal. Okay. And that will make us have massive speed boost. Okay. That, I have a feeling, will toggle with something. Hyper mining. 64 duradium. Are you nuts? 48 flux gates. Man. Step assist. Steel, iron, and motors. Man. 64 duradium. Just to get to the magnet. Awesome. We got our 33 that we needed. So now we can double it for the duradium. Okay, let's go ancient debris. Alright, we got our stack and 2. Let's go grab a stack of gold. And we can flip this into some netherite. Going super fast. And also let's grab our platinum. Now that it's done, we can turn our netherite into duradium. There we go. Very fast. And here's our stack of duradium. Nice. Alright, let's see. What do we need for this guy? 450 million RF. We are at 410. We're getting there. I think it's funny that it was easier for me to mine up 32 ancient debris than wait for this buffer to fill up to 450 million RF. Of course, when we put Oritech in with other mods, this stuff is just going to be instantaneous, right? And now I have lost my second option. I don't know where the night vision went. All right, looks like we have finished smashing the electrum into dust. Cool. Okay, so install speed boot. Wow. Okay, it's only on the ground. Is it the same speed? This is regular speed, and then I think it might be a little bit faster when we sprint. No, thank you. No flash steps. But that is cool that we can turn it on and off. All right, let's just go ahead and tag the step assist. And then we're at 430 out of 450 for the hyper mining. All right, and that needs another 16 motors and 64 iron. See, we have flash steps, we have step assist, and we have giganticism. Yep, okay, so it goes up 1 block, but I don't think it can go up 2 blocks. Yeah, no, I can't go up 2. So I guess if I have to get somewhere, it's faster to run than jetpack now. 450. Let's go. Research. All right, let's see. Energite and redstone. No problem. Boosting mining speed. I don't want to do that right now. But now we can finally see what we need for the magnet, magnetic coils, energite, and lodestones. I don't know the recipe for the lodestone. It is netherite. So we need 2 of them. Did I turn... Oh, I almost turned all of my scraps into the duradium. Lucky. All right. Begin research. Nice. Because the buffer is almost full now, we shouldn't have an issue with power. All right, magnet. Awesome. Magnetic coil and copper. That's all it needs. And what do we need for ore vision? We need 8 promethium. Man. We got skull sensors. I've gotten those by accident. So we need the unholy intelligence. So I know from reading the instructions that we need to take dubious containers and we need to get vexes. That will turn into the unholy intelligence. And we got 2. Perfect. Okay, 2 at a time. Let's go find this woodland mansion. And hopefully this won't be as difficult as when we were looking for a village the other time. They're giant, like, wooden buildings, right? I should be able to see them from the sky. Oh! For real? Nice. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yes. Okay, so on what floor are they? Oh, is this the arena where the chicken jockey fought? How funny. Oh, look at this cat. That's cool. That is really cool. No. No, thank you. Ooh. You? Yes? Yeah. Got him? Nice. We got him. We got 2 unholy intelligence. I did not know that they can spawn on their own. I thought they have to be summoned. There they are. Nice. 4. So they're in the dungeon area, huh? Okay. We right-click and it gives them 1, but then we right-click them again and it takes them out. Dungeon. Got them. Boop boop. Bye-bye. Well, we got the unholy intelligence that we needed, which that's pretty awesome. That was a lot easier than I thought. 1,000,000 years later. And I know I could probably just equip that hyper mining augment and then turn it off when I don't need it. But we got it. All right, so is that all we need for the portal? Cool. All right, and install magnets. All right, and let's check out this hyper mining. We'll install it, and yeah, hyper mining can be turned on and off. So let's check this again. I don't really sense a difference. It is faster. Yeah, it is faster. It's just not hyper. Like, this still feels like efficiency 5 to me. Alright, the portal is functioning. Crying obsidian, really? And how do I do this? Is it gonna... am I gonna have a button that I can just portal with? Let's see. Research light. What is that? Wind charges. Okay. Creative style free flight. That's nice. These wind charges, I can get those from the trials, right? Alright, we got the second one because we're here. And now, let me switch my pants. Got my gold pants on. And we got to do some piglin bartering for the crying obsidian. Here you go. Oh, you only take 1 at a time? Hey, come here. Take it. There we go, crying obsidian. I'll put you in a hole so you don't walk away. Crying obsidian. No, don't. I threw the wrong thing. I usually disable Q because I don't like it. I usually throw my tools in the lava. What's funny is the magnet, as long as my inventory's full and I throw the gold out of my inventory, the magnet tosses it around, so the piglins keep taking from what's floating around me. It's kind of cool. Man, Oritech makes piglin bartering really easy. All right, so let's go. Now we have the apply portal, so we can install that one. And for some weird reason, apply magnet. The magnet's gone again. Even though I was just using it, my magnet is no longer available. Okay, so we just highlight that and it makes a portal. What? We just touch the portal and it goes back? Is that how it works? So if I'm right here, portal. Whoop. Nice. All right, let me try it again. Makes a little door. Okay, it does go away after a little bit. So, portal. And then we just touch it. Yeah, cool. I like that. As long as it stays, my magnet's gone. I don't know why. Getting the wind charges. I'm thinking there was one of these places. One of the... I forgot which one it was, though. While mining down, I found a dungeon. And I forgot which one it was. Was it this one? Yeah. Good. There it is. Come here. You're gonna give me breeze rods, which turn into wind charges. Okay. And there's no fragmenting for it. So we got 20 already. Okay. So yeah, what's holding us back now from creative flight is going to be the Promethium, because we got the wind charges. All right, my guys, we have the 64 flux gates, the wind charges, the Promethium, and the plutonium pellets now ready for the next upgrade, which I am excited is going to be creative flight. Begin research. Ooh, I'm excited. Right here, Arcane Research Station, ETA 173 seconds. And we got 10 seconds left. I am so excited about this one. Being able to fly without constantly holding down the spacebar. I wish the jetpack had a hover option. But let's see. We need 8 plutonium and 32 flux. That's easy. So let's see. Reduced gravity. Counters planetary pull. Reduces gravity effect by 50%. Like, I don't know how important this is going to be since we have creative flight. But we need this to get to Living Fortress. And what's holding us back from Living Fortress is going to be the Nether Stars. Which I don't believe this mod pack lets us gather the Wither Skeleton Skulls. Oh, look at that. We had 1 enough for that, and 8. So let's see, is it exactly what I have been hoping it will be? Install. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for Creative Flight. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted Creative Flight, being able to fly around without needing to hold the space bar. It is using the Exo jetpack though anyways, so 4.66 million RF, and we'll fly around for a little bit. Yeah, 4.63. So it is using the Exo jetpack, but we can get rid of this guy now because we have creative flight. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to need the boots anymore either, because I think creative flight comes with fall protection, which I'm going to have to test out. Yes, fall protection. Good. So we can upgrade our boots and our helmet at least. We could upgrade the Exo helmet because it does come with night vision, but now we have the night vision from our augments. All right, and let's get ourselves another 2 of the overcharged crystals real quick while we're here. The batteries are full. There's 1. And I don't know why, but the second one decided to miss. I don't get it. The Oritech Academy that I'm running right now is fully updated. I am on the latest version for today. It is the Oritech mod of 1.21. The mod is fully updated as well. I might be switching to Oritech Craft soon to try playing it on a different mod pack and see if the whatchamacallit, the particle accelerator and everything is a little bit better on a different mod pack. Maybe it's Oritech Academy that's causing me grief. But from the quest book, I think we're doing really well. I think we've knocked out everything except for up here, the Misery, for the Arcane Catalyst. So this, we'll try and dabble with this next episode. We'll learn how to do enchanting, where we can use the same book more than once, which is kind of fortuitous. Like, we did lose our tools because I was derpy in the nether. But, I mean, it segues pretty well into the last episode. We'll use the Arcane Forge to get our battle axe and our pickaxe from Prometheum back to 100%.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Smash like to show your appreciation and consider leaving a boom in the comment section below. Also, click on my dude here to subscribe for more Let's Plays. Woo.